Nosotros tenemos que entender que de la administración de Donald Trump podemos estar seguros de dos cosas. Lo primero es que la crueldad es un gran objetivo de esta administración. Pues MAGA, o sea el movimiento de Donald Trump, Make America Great Again, o hacer América grande de nuevo, siempre quiere infligir dolor a sus enemigos políticos. Y la otra verdad es que en el punto en el que nos encontramos, Donald Trump sabe que el único poder que le queda es la intimidación. O sea, prácticamente el miedo. Él quiere que la gente le tenga miedo. Ya no le importa el respeto. Y un gran ejemplo de esto es ver cómo Donald Trump actualmente está arrestando jueces y amenazando con arrestar y atacando a miembros del Congreso. Miembros que únicamente estaban haciendo su revisión sobre la agencia del ICE, agencia que se enfoca en las deportaciones ilegales que Donald Trump está promoviendo. Este ataque se volvió en contra de Donald Trump cuando se demostró que varios arrestos fueron ilegales. Pero antes de mostrarte cómo se llegó a todo, cómo se descubrió esta mentira y cómo se llegó a descubrir que tenía arrestos ilegales, quiero que tengas el contexto de cómo llegamos ahí. Quiero que escuches lo que dijo Jamie Raskin. Él es un miembro de la Cámara de Representantes de Estados Unidos, ya que él habló sobre el tema de que Donald Trump está arrestando jueces. Así que escucha el clip.
Well, I regard it very much within the prism of what we've been dealing with over the last month, which is an intense assault on judicial independence. They have been disobeying federal court orders systematically. They have incurred criminal contempt findings in the courtroom of Judge Boasberg, a conservative Republican judge. They have been demanding the impeachment of judges who rule against the lawlessness of the Trump administration. There are now more than 90 preliminary injunctions and temporary restraining orders against the chaos that's been unleashed on the country by the Trump administration. And now they're arresting judges. And the first felony criminal charge brought against Judge Hannah Dugan in Wisconsin is interfering with a legal proceeding, which is essentially what they've been doing all along. What Judge Boasberg is about to hold them in criminal contempt for, and has found that there is probable cause for criminal contempt, is that they deliberately ignored and defied his order not to take off in those airplanes headed for El Salvador and not turning the airplanes around. So on the logic of this arrest of Judge Dugan, all of the people in the Trump administration who participated in defying that order by Judge Boasberg themselves could be arrested for interfering with a legal proceeding and perhaps other criminal charges like kidnapping, as you were suggesting before.
La intimidación es claramente el objetivo y no tiene nada que ver con el Estado de Derecho. Porque como señaló Jamie Raskin, ellos están violentando sus propias leyes. Mismas leyes que ellos juran que los jueces están quebrantando. Lo cual evidentemente no es cierto. Están inventando cosas para tratar de justificar acciones. Están fabricando estas historias para de alguna forma hacerle publicidad o hacer creer que las deportaciones ilegales que ellos están haciendo son buenas y necesarias. Claro, es ilegal, es abominable, pero Donald Trump no está cumpliendo de ninguna manera con sus objetivos. Para eso fue ese ataque que tuvo con el alcalde de Newark y vimos al congresista Menéndez denunciarlo ese mismo día. Luego de esto vamos a entrar en la mentira que fueron descubiertos los republicanos. Luego de esto vamos a entrar en la mentira en la que fueron descubiertos los republicanos que lo atacaron.
Mayor of the largest city in New Jersey, waiting for us to come back. ICE brought to meet the mayor of Newark over 20 armed individuals. 20 armed individuals to confront the mayor of Newark, along with 3 members of Congress. It was an act of intimidation. It was an act of intimidation not just to the mayor, not just to us, but to everyone watching. We know what ICE has been doing in our communities. We know that the president lied and this administration lies every day when they're saying they're going after criminals. It is not true.
Muy claramente los miembros del Congreso que estaban allí y el alcalde de Newark simplemente estaban haciendo su trabajo. Pues lo que estaban haciendo era ejercer supervisión sobre esta agencia. Pero no, Donald Trump quiso decir que estas personas de su gran fuerza y gran tamaño estaban intimidando a los agentes del ICE. Y no solo intimidándolos, atacándolos. Recordemos que son agentes, o sea, son personas que están entrenadas y físicamente aptas. Y también recordemos que estos agentes nunca quisieron identificarse, pues estaban enmascarados. Así que no entiendo cómo Donald Trump puede decir que estas personas estaban siendo vulneradas. Pues ni siquiera se sabe cuáles eran esas personas. Estaban enmascarados, como les digo. Pero eso era lo que Donald Trump estaba tratando de presentar. Esa era su gran historia que era mentira, por si acaso. Y el portavoz del Departamento de Seguridad Nacional fue atrapado con esta mentira. Y todo dentro de CNN, así que te recomiendo ver este clip.
here on the left side of the screen what you described, what you say happened there, and on the right side of the screen, I'm going to show the video of the mayor going into the facility, passing through the gates. So let's play those simultaneously.
What happened is that these members of Congress, including the mayor as well, and a mob of protesters, as there was a bus full of detainees going through the gate, they stormed the gate and actually entered the first security checkpoint.
And so the video that the mayor posted on his social media also showed him, let's play that now. This is the mayor walking through the gate after being welcomed. Play the video that's in preview. This is the mayor, how he actually got into the facility, right? There's no bus. There's no mob of people storming in. The members of Congress in this are not even with him. So how do you reconcile what you say happened and what the video showed of how the mayor got onto that facility's property?
Victor, it must have been a mistake by your team, because last week, as soon as I was after this show, I sent your team the video where these individuals, these members of Congress and the mayor, were storming that facility. So
Tricia,
I'm sure you guys have that other video.
We do have that video. That's the next question.
Share it.
That's the next question. But re-rack that video. Re-rack the video I just showed of the mayor being welcomed in by this security person, right? This is how the mayor got onto the facility's property. You said they stormed in next to a bus.
They did storm it, and you're
how
not showing
did that
the video,
happen?
Victor. You are not showing the video. I'd love for you to show the video as well, where a sitting Congresswoman, LaMonica McIver, was body slamming, body ramming, striking with her fist, pushing, shoving, whatever you want to call it, assaulting ICE officers. Exactly. American people should know who's in that facility that they are so desperately trying to get out. Members of MS-13, known terrorists, child rapists, murderers. These are the worst of the worst, Victor, and the fact that these sitting members of Congress and this mayor continue to defend these actions is wrong.
Sure. We're now playing the video that you posted after our interview. This is the video you posted. You claimed that Congresswoman LaMonica McIver body slammed someone. That was your term, not a term I introduced.
Yes.
I looked up body slam because I thought I knew what it meant when you sent videos that you claimed show a body slam. Oxford, Cambridge, those dictionaries say that it's a wrestling move where someone is lifted off the ground and slammed onto the ground. I don't see that in this video.
Victor,
so how do you...
Victor, body slammed, body rammed, punch, shoved, push, whatever you want to call it.
¿Dónde estaba ese golpe por parte de una congresista de 60 años? ¿Dónde estaba eso que yo al menos no lo vi? Yo lo único que vi fue peones de Donald Trump atacando personas que estaban haciendo su trabajo. Y todo esto en un intento de intimidación. Y ni siquiera estamos seguros si estas personas eran agentes del ICE, pues son personas que ni siquiera se quisieron identificar. Van en las calles con ropa de civil, se tapan la cara, y ¿saben por qué se tapan la cara y van de civil y nunca llevan una identificación? Porque saben que están incumpliendo la ley y todo en nombre de Donald Trump. Pero claro, esto no es sorpresa para nadie, porque así la administración de Donald Trump lleva todos sus asuntos. De eso se trata, ¿no? Atacar a personas vulnerables y sobreponer su repugnante voluntad. Pero lo peor de todo es que lo están haciendo con niños. Están deportando niños ciudadanos estadounidenses. Miren este clip.
We all have the same interests, which are protecting Americans, American taxpayers, as we move forward in our jobs. And I want to say that your testimony, my colleague from Louisiana, and myself have the same interests, which are to protect Americans, especially to protect children, especially to protect American citizen children. That's where my concern is, Madam Secretary, that your administration, I believe, has consistently violated the law by denying due process to U.S.-born American children. Under your watch, you've deported American children, U.S.-born children. Some of the examples, I only have 5 minutes to talk about, but I'll come back to the case that was described or discussed a little while ago, which was 2 American children, 4 and 7, were put on a plane with their mother, sent to Honduras within 24 hours of being detained. There was an attorney involved. And we're debating right now the issue, as you stated, that the mother wanted the child to go with her, but there was an attorney involved. That person was not consulted. That family was denied the opportunity to talk to that attorney. The attorney was there. What is wrong with asking the attorney? You've got a family that had been checking in, following ICE direction. Check in, bring your family to check in. They weren't let out. That happens in my district all the time. Families check into ICE. If ICE determines they should be deported, do you know what we do? I call ICE and I say, give them 30 days. Some of these families have been in this country 20, 30 years. Give them 30 days to get their situation in order. Make sure that they figure out how to keep their American children in the U.S. Give them the opportunity to make an educated decision on the lives of American citizens. In this case and other cases, ma'am, you have split-second decisions to make a decision on those children. And you, Madam Secretary, also make split-second decisions based on whatever coerced discussion you're having with that mother. And I say coerced because when you're scared to death, your life is about to change, and you've got an attorney next door that you will not permit that family to consult with that attorney, you got an issue. Case number 2, 2-year-old American daughter, also deported to Honduras. They were also denied access to their lawyers. According to her lawyer, ICE prevented the mother from speaking to the lawyer or anyone else in the family. 2-year-old American citizen. Can't we slow it down and just take a moment before they're deported in 24 hours? The mom didn't want the daughter to stay in the United States. They may have had relatives in the United States, family. Even the own Trump-appointed federal judge overseeing this case has said that he had a strong suspicion that the government just deported a U.S. citizen with no meaningful due process. Madam Secretary, I think we're all in agreement here. Let's go after MS-13. Let's go after drug dealers. Let's go after Tren de Grúa, the bad folks who hurt my community as well as everybody else's community. But I fail to see where a child, 2-year-old, 4-year-old, 7-year-old children could be on your top of priorities for deportations. This is still America. Due process, the Fifth Amendment.
Esta es una administración llena de crueldad. Lo único que buscan es hacerte sentir miedo. Lo bueno es que muchas personas están levantando su voz, levantándose y haciendo marchas de forma pacífica. Están buscando la forma de que el pueblo los escuche. Y créanme que lo están logrando, porque de no ser así, Donald Trump no fuera muy impopular en este momento. Te voy a dar un consejo que he dado en varios videos. Te recomiendo que ahorres dinero. Guardes dinero en efectivo y en la tarjeta. O sea, en el banco y en efectivo. Pues como sabes, es muy probable que Estados Unidos entre en recesión. Así que yo te recomiendo que guardes dinero por si acaso, porque si llega la recesión, créeme que me lo vas a agradecer. Pues cuando hay una catástrofe económica pueden pasar varias cosas. Primero, lo que pasa sí o sí es que el dinero cae. O sea, vas a tener menos trabajo. Si trabajabas antes 10 horas al día, lo más probable es que trabajes 5 o 6. Y eso es en el lado positivo en el caso de que tu jefe no te quiera votar. Porque eso también pasa bastante que hay desempleo. Te quedas sin trabajo, el ahorro te puede ayudar bastante. ¿Y por qué te digo que guardes en efectivo? Porque cuando hay estas crisis financieras, la gente se altera y comienza a sacar todo su dinero en efectivo. Y esto hace que los bancos se queden sin flujo y simplemente ya no sirvan. Así que si te quedas sin trabajo y el banco ya no sirve, ¿qué te va a quedar? Exactamente, el dinero que guardaste porque me escuchaste y entendiste mi consejo. También me encantaría que me pongas en los comentarios qué opinas al respecto de todo lo que acabas de escuchar. Si a ti te gusta el contenido de política estadounidense, te encantará suscribirte a este canal, ya que subo videos todos los días. Mi nombre es José Alvarado, soy economista y estoy comprometido a informarte diariamente. Nos vemos en el siguiente video. Adiós.